Are you ready for breakfast, Momo? Are you guys ready for breakfast? Yeah, usually they give us Muse, but now nothing. So we have two different kinds of foods. Both of them are from Royal Canin. These are not sponsored by Royal Canin or anything. I'm not saying this because they're paying me. I'm just saying it because we like their food and the cats seem to really like them as well. The two different ones that we use are the Royal Canin for Siamese specifically, and then a Royal Canin senior cat food. Momo and Ryu get the Siamese one. So the Siamese food is specifically made for Siamese cats, obviously, and on the packet it even says it helps to slow them down when they eat. And Momo used to eat really quickly and then he'd get sick and we'd waste food. So this food definitely helped slow him down and it's definitely working. He takes the longest to eat.
We're feeding Ryu the same Siamese food as Momo. The reason for this is that we don't want to have too many different types of food in the house, and our vet actually recommended this food for him as well because he's very lean and very muscular. And he has a very, very high metabolism, which means he burns a lot of energy faster. And the Siamese food is also designed for this type of body because Siamese tend to be very athletic and have high metabolism. So this is actually a very good food option for him.
Kebby, Maya and Alice, all three get the senior one. We mainly got it for Alice and Maya because they are the senior girls in the house.
Kebby is in a bit of an awkward phase as far as foods go because she is 9 years old, which means she is not quite a senior yet, but she's getting there. So we decided to switch her to the senior food a little bit earlier, about a year ahead. But she's doing very well on it and she hasn't lost weight. She's looking good. So we're quite comfortable keeping her on it and having her on it a little bit in advance.
We feed them depending on their weight. Ryu gets 20 grams, Momo gets 20 grams, Alice gets a bit more, but she often doesn't finish her food. We kind of give her free rein because she is a bit of an older lady. Then Maya, she's a bit of a chubby girl, so she only gets 15 grams. And Kebby also gets 20. Maya and Kebby both get 5 CBD drops in the mornings. They're on the highest dose. It seems to be helping with both of their issues that they're having at the moment. When we feed them, they each have their little spot where they get fed. Ryu gets fed here on the kitchen table. He always likes being high up, so that's the best spot for him. Alice and Momo go into the bathroom. We keep all of them separate. You shouldn't feed them all in a row. Cats can get a bit distressed if there's no space between them while they eat. So we just want to have them comfortable. So Alice and Momo are in the bathroom. Then Maya here on the kitchen floor, and Kebby goes to sit on her little box in the bedroom. While they're eating, we have to keep a close eye on them because Momo takes a little bit longer. Ryu doesn't finish his food sometimes. Alice doesn't finish their food sometimes. But the problem is that Maya and Kebby finish their food relatively quickly and then they go and try and steal the food from other cats. That's why Maya is a little bit of the chubby girl. So we always have to keep an eye on them while they eat. And that's breakfast done. Pretty simple, pretty straightforward. So of course the day I decided to make this video, Alice has decided to be difficult and she's having breakfast outside in the sun. Nothing wrong with that, I suppose. So it's just after 5:30 and it's time to give them their CBD for the day. For Kebby and Maya, it's the second dose. We decided to give them the CBD at around 5:30 because it's not too early in the day and it's not too close to dinner for them to not be hungry anymore later. We do feed our cats quite late because otherwise some of them, Momo and Alice, get rather annoying and wake us in the middle of the night. We give them the CBD in the wet food just because it's just as a little bit of a treat. Maya and Kebby get it on their dry food in the mornings, but that's just because we don't want to give them wet food twice a day. So this is really just a little bit of a treat for them with their medication. We are going to be doing a video of our experience with the CBD oil in a couple of weeks' time. Sort of a 2-month period of how we found the experience and how the dosages have changed and how we've adjusted things to suit each cat individually because they are all on different dosages. But anyways, let's give them this, their little afternoon treat, and then we'll see you again later for dinner. Dinner time, guys. Okay, so it's about 8:30 now and it's time for their last meal of the day. Usually around this time we play with the cats first as well before feeding them to get that natural instinct of hunting going in them. But they all don't seem to be that keen for the whole playing in the evening in winter. It is rather chilly and they don't seem too keen. In summer we'll usually take them outside with a laser pointer or something, run around the pool a couple times, and then it really gets them going. And then they eat happily and then they go straight to sleeping afterwards. We purposefully feed this one quite late. As I said earlier, that Momo and Alice get a nice big last meal before bed so that they sleep through the night. If they don't get this meal, Alice will bug us and we'll have to get up and feed her again. We always know it's getting closer to feeding time when Momo becomes a bit hangry. He starts to bully the other cats and chase them around. Maya also voices her opinion. The measurements are exactly the same as in the mornings. 20 for everyone, except for Maya, who only gets 15 because she was chubby.
So in total, with the wet food, they're probably getting around 45 to 50 grams of food, which is within the recommended dosage for cats. And obviously, we do this in discussion with our vet to make sure that everybody is at the right weight for their body type. And the only one who's we have to be a little more careful with is Maya, because the cortisone does make her hungry that she's on. So we need to watch out that she doesn't eat more and then get fat, which is bad for her condition as well. So it's a bit of a catch-22. So you'll see that I just also refilled the water bowls with some fresh water. This is very important when you feed dry food to have multiple water spots available for the cats. So because the dry food is very, very dehydrated, obviously. So just to help them digest it, it's important that they have fresh water available. And our vet also told us to make sure the water is changed every day, because cats actually taste water, which is why they tend to prefer running water and fresh water. And that's very important for cats who have urinary tract issues like Momo, because the more they drink, the more they pee as well, and the healthier their urine is. So we always make sure that there's fresh water available at all times, and we change it every day so it is very fresh.
For the other Siamese fans out there, there is a link to Momo's Siamese specific food down below if you want to have a look and check that out and try it out. It really does seem to work on him. He does eat a lot slower. He's usually the last one to finish. As you can see, this food it's these round tubular things with a hole that just forces him to chew a bit more, and it really does work. Well, that's it, guys. That's our daily feeding routine. Hope you enjoyed it and maybe you learned something. Let us know what you think. Thanks for watching. Please go check out our Instagram page at @MoTheSiamese and consider subscribing to the channel and like the video and share it with your friends. We'll see you in the next one. Cheers.